Hey everyone, it's Coach Connor here at Booty Camp and welcome to today's episode of Booty TV. So what we have in store for you today is we've got a two-part series, and in part one I'm going to give you one of our very best nutrition tips that's going to help you stay on track even if your life is extremely stressful right now. So it's a very, very important tip. And then in part two, Coach Sean is going to give you some of his very best fat burning exercises. And he's actually got a workout for you there where he combines some of these great exercises that you can do anywhere or even at home. If you're at home watching this, you can just go ahead and try out some of these exercises. So please stay tuned for that. And if you're all set, we're going to go straight into today's nutrition tip. Okay, so the nutrition tip for today is all about preparation. Now, as you go through the Booty Camp system and nutrition course, we actually teach you how to create your own recipe book and how to freeze meals in advance, and I'll get to that in a sec. But the first thing that you always must have is you must have at least 1 day of frozen meals prepared at all times. Now, you have to have this at all times, so just 3 meals, and here's why. As you go throughout your life, what's going to happen is there's going to be times where you just don't have the time to think about food for whatever reason. There's just going to be too much stress. There's just going to be too many things going on. Inevitably, something is going to come up in your life where you can't prepare, you can't cook, and you just need to have something or something quick during those times. So when that happens, you always want to have something to fall back on, because if you don't have anything to fall back on, then what's going to tend to happen is because you're so overwhelmed and stressed, you're just going to grab the nearest thing. If you have 3 meals or 3 meals prepared in advance that are frozen, then you can take those out at any time and you can defrost them the night before, or you can even stick them in the microwave and get them going. And that at least is going to get you through that day. So hopefully the next day you're going to have more options, you're going to have more time, and the stress is at least going to be subdued a little bit so that you're going to make better decisions. Now, what we try and do in Booty Camp is we try and have 3 days of meals prepared in advance. Now, I know that sounds like an awful lot, but as you go through our course, you'll actually learn how to do this, and it'll only take maybe an hour or an hour and a half, because you'll be creating your own recipe book, your own recipe repertoire, so you can create these really, really simple. And here's what happens. Most of the events that are going to happen in our lives, unless they're really big, life-changing events, will only take up maybe 2 or 3 days of really, really stressful time, and then that'll usually get us through to the weekend. So if you have 3 days of meals that you can just go to whenever you need them, then that's usually going to take you through to a time where you have a little bit more time on your hands to prepare some meals in advance. Usually that's at the weekend, maybe or a Saturday and a Sunday, and then you can go ahead and spend an hour or two preparing those meals again in advance. Now, you really, really need these, and you need to start to think about this, because if you have these meals, then you're going to keep that really, really good momentum. And really, nutrition is all about momentum, because if you can keep the good meals, then you'll feel better, you'll have more energy, and you'll want to keep that momentum. But if you don't have those meals there prepared, then you might have one bad meal, which is fine. But once you have a meal that makes you feel a little bit low energy, that you know isn't on your nutrition plan, it kind of gets you down a little bit, and then you'll have another and another and another. And that's the cycle that we don't want to get into. So that's our tip for today. Make sure you've got at least 1 day of meals prepared in advance, and ideally have always on hand 3 meals of 3 frozen meals ready to go. So whenever you have those stressful events in your life, you have those, you can just get those, bring them out, and then hopefully that's going to get you through that period so that you'll have a little bit of more time to make better decisions in the future. So I hope you take this nutrition tip on board, and that's all from me for today. I'm going to send you straight through to Coach Sean, and he's going to show you some amazing fat burning exercises that you can try out right now. Take care, and we'll see you soon.
Hey ladies, Coach Sean with you here, and all we're going to do is 5 fat burning exercises. Each exercise lasts a minute. We're going to work the entire body, getting that cardio rate up. After that, we're going to zone in on lower body, upper body exercises as well. Really getting a total body exercise, total body workout in just 5 minutes. And today we're going to do things a small bit differently, because today we're going to incorporate some steps. Now, if you've got a set of steps to the house, great, fantastic. If not, if you've got something that only has 1 step just to step up on, that's brilliant. Otherwise, we can still do these exercises just flat on the ground. So all we're going to do first is just stand in front of your steps. So you're just going to jog right up to the very top, turning around, jogging right back down. I have the advantage of only having 3 steps here, but obviously you probably have a little bit more in the house, so you're just jogging all the way up and down for the 1 minute. Once that 1 minute is up, we're gonna start off stepping up, left leg on a step, and all you're gonna do, bring your right knee up in the air, back down into a lunge. Right knee up in the air, back down into a lunge. You're gonna keep this going for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, you're gonna change leg. It's the exact same thing. Left leg down into a lunge, up in the air. Keep that back straight up in the air. If you can, go on a small bit faster, really driving the knee up nice and fast. Work on our upper body next, facing against the steps, hands a little bit wider than shoulder width, and you're leaning right up the steps and you're just coming down and up, down and up. Keeping that going for 1 minute, really work on the upper body. After that, we're gonna work on legs again. Still using the very first step, you have your right leg in the step, bring the left leg out, and all you're gonna do is lunge down and up, lunge down and up. When you're doing this exercise, make sure your knee is not above your toes, so if your foot's in like so, you could damage your knee over time, so really step out that little bit further, come right down and up. After 30 seconds, switch leg, it's the exact same thing. Coming down and up for 30 seconds. Keeping that back straight, your shoulders back. Last exercise of those 5 minutes, all you're gonna do is sit down on the bench like so. No, sitting down on the bench, coming out, hands in like so, and you're just gonna dip down and up. Really work the backs of the arms for that 1 last minute. Getting as many reps in as we can. Try not to touch all the way down to the ground. Try not to relax too much on the ground. If you've got steeper steps, great. If not, just make those reps, so that range, a little bit smaller. So give that a go. 5 good minutes, getting in as many reps as you can, really working the entire body, and also getting that cardio right up by jogging up down the steps to start off with, getting that heart rate up, getting that metabolism burning. Hey ladies, I just want to take a quick couple of seconds to let you know about this brand new program that I've created, my 30-day Ultimate Fat Burning Challenge. And this challenge is specifically designed to get rapid fat burning results in the 5 key problem areas. And they are the stomach, the hips, the thighs, the bum, and the upper arms. So the way we're going to do this is by combining the most effective high-intensity fat burning workouts with sculpting and toning exercises that are really going to target those 5 specific key areas. I'd love to send on 2 of my very best fat burning workouts for you to try out at home. And they are my Metabolism Booster program, designed to give you a high intensity fat burning workout that'll keep that metabolism going long after the session is over. And my Booty Assassination program, designed to tone and sculpt the thighs and the booty. I would love to forward these 2 workouts onto you. All you have to do is send me an email, sean@bootycamp.ie, with the words 30-day challenge, and I will forward them onto you for you to try out. Are you ready for the 30-day challenge?
Okay ladies, that's it for today's episode of Booty TV. So I hope you enjoyed that nutrition tip from myself and also Coach Sean's fat loss workouts. So just remember to go ahead and to send Coach Sean your request for his 2 really fantastic workouts. We're going to stick the email up here, and then just 30-day challenge, and then he'll send them on to you straight away. So I think we might leave it there for today, Sean. Perfect. Okay, that'll do us today ladies. Take care, and we'll see you next time.